Hi guys, you've joined me in the FAQ tutorial for problem 6, which is the software issues. Now, some people are experiencing small software issues that they are really struggling with at the moment. Now, I must say the majority of these issues can be solved by just tweaking a few settings here and there. So we're just going to go through a couple of those now. Lastly, I would like to say very quickly that there are some software related issues that are really down to individual circumstances, so we will try our best to try and solve these here, but please just bear that in mind. But cool, so let's go into the first one. So there are two softwares that we refer to in the guide. There's the free software, which is the Facebook Blaster software, and the paid version, which is the Facebook Bomber software. Now, the issues that we have seen so far in the free software are that firstly, the user keeps being asked to log in after they have already logged in. There's also a error in application coming up sometimes, which is at the bottom, a message at the bottom in the window. Sometimes the captcha is coming up too frequently, and lastly, you have to verify your account with a phone number, but that is very rare. Now, to address each problem individually, I would say that the first one, the user keep being asked to log in after they have already logged in. This really is something new, not something they've actually come across, and we actually believe that it's a software issue with the new version that the Facebook Blaster team have recently launched. So we've had a word with them, and what they've said is eventually, probably in the next couple of weeks, they're going to be launching a newer version, which hopefully will get rid of this problem. So there's some hope in the pipeline there. Alternatively, what you can do is, and this is really key guys, so listen up here, what you can do is age your profiles. So what you want to do is, instead of making 1 or 2 accounts initially per campaign, and then instantly adding your friends to them that day or the next day, what you want to do is create your accounts, set them up, and then don't add any friends for at least 2 weeks, minimum of about a week, but I would say about at least 2 weeks, because what we've figured out is that Facebook are kind of working out some of the algorithms of how some marketers are setting up their accounts, just generally across the board, just general affiliate marketing across the board. So what we've decided to do is just add that little tip in there, so that if you are getting this login after you've already logged in message, it's possible that Facebook are trying to figure out some sort of algorithm there. So just age your accounts, and that should go away. But like I said, alternatively, there's going to be a new edition coming out soon, so that should combat that. Anyway, in terms of the severe error in application message, or sorry, the server error in application message, we've actually looked into it, read about it, and it's not actually affecting your software in itself, so you can just overlook that one. In terms of captcha for the free software, if that's coming up too frequently, like I said before, age your accounts, and that should go away. We've just tested that, so that should really help you out there, guys. And lastly, in terms of verifying your account with a phone number, this is something that is, like we said, very rare. I think it's only happening so far, to my knowledge, in the UK. If this does happen, then I would say what you need to do is, like I said, age your accounts. That should be the first point of call. If not, what you can do is just refresh your IP addresses. I think there's an IP video, a couple of videos above on this page. So just go to that video there and check out how to refresh and change your IP address, and you should have a lot less verifications prompts by Facebook. So cool. So that's the free version now. So I'm just going to quickly go into the paid software now. Okay, so for the Facebook Friend Bomber, the paid software, the main issues here is that firstly, the user isn't able to send out friend requests efficiently, i.e. is skipping over too many friends and not sending out enough friend requests. Secondly, the user is being asked to type in captcha too many times, similar to the free version. And lastly, that some people have mentioned that the Facebook browser isn't opening correctly. So I'm just going to quickly go into my paid software and go through these questions individually. So let's just go into the software. That's fine. Okay, so in terms of not sending out friend requests effectively, what you need to do is put your delay settings to between about 5 to 7 seconds, and that should combat that problem. As obviously what Facebook Friend Bomber will do is just send out the friend request a bit less frequently, so you'll have a bit more time for the whole software to send out that request to each friend. Okay, in terms of the captcha coming up too frequently, again, what I would definitely suggest you do is age your profiles, as that is 100% proven to work. We tested it recently, so you want to go ahead and definitely do that. Like I said before, around 2 weeks, it does sound like a long time, but this will guarantee that if this problem does persist and you are getting it quite a lot, the captcha's coming up, then you can go ahead and just combat that by aging your profiles. I mean, we've tested some for a week and they have worked, but I would say on average 2 weeks is the best time frame to have. Alternatively, what you can do, and I'll put a link on the side here, is the side of this video, is go to a website called decaptcha.com, and what you can do is pay them about $2, and what they do is they allow you to, or they give you a software that integrates with the Facebook bomber and allows all the captcha to be written by the software. So it's about $2 for about 1,000 captchas, and it's a decaptcha software, and it just kind of goes in and reads the text that is coming up and inputs it in there. So it's about $2 for every 1,000. If this is the worst case scenario, guys, just giving you a bit of info, you can go ahead and do that, and that should help you out. So just to go back into the last question now, which was the browser not opening correctly, there is a link right here. Hopefully you can see that, the browser outside. Now if this is ticked when you have opened up your Facebook bomber account, the software, then what will happen is the browser will open somewhere outside, and that's why you won't be able to see it on the right hand side as you can do here in this example right here. So that'll be the reason why it's not, you can't see it and it's not working. So you just want to go ahead and untick that box and then reload the software, and you should be good to go. Okay, so hopefully I've answered a few queries and questions there. So what we did want to do was provide you guys with an alternative, just in case you've gone through the free software and it hasn't worked for you for whatever reason. You've gone to the paid software now, and for some reason it's not working for you, you're getting a bit frustrated. Then we have found an alternative, guys, and that is called the Friend Adder Elite. Now this, I would say, is the only reputable alternative to add friends to your profile on autopilot. I think there's maybe a few more out there, but I would suggest that you go ahead and use those ones, guys. And the reason is because the Friend Adder Elite, it works effectively, just like the free version and the paid version. It has the name facility setting to allow the first name of your friend to be included in the friend request message. That's a really good point, guys. And it also has a decaptcha setting inbuilt to limit the typing in the captcha yourself. Now the only thing is, and this is probably the only disadvantage that I would say, is you've got a trial version. You can download the trial version. That's all free, but it only lasts for 60 minutes, guys, which obviously isn't a long time. And after that, you will have to pay for it. I think it's about $27, something like that. It's not too expensive. But if you haven't been able to rectify any of the first problems in the free and the paid version of the Facebook admin software, then I'll definitely say go ahead and try the software. Just providing it as an alternative, as a just in case. So yeah, so if you do decide to pick it up, then I've just included a link on the right hand side there. You can see it. You can just quickly click that, and you'll go straight through to the right page. So just to sum up, guys, please remember that there are some circumstances that we just have no control over. Now some of these issues do depend on your computer, for example, the version of Facebook Friend Adder that you do have, and sometimes even your country, as I've explained before. So you really need to just bear those little things in mind. And the last thing, guys, I know this may sound a bit strange, but please be diligent. Now when I say that, what I'm trying to explain is that sometimes the issues that you may have, you can really just if you just tweak a couple settings and look into some of the files and settings and just kind of play around with the software, you probably can find out the solution to these problems that you're having, just like that, really. So if you can do that, then it would actually help. It will help you out a lot more, because you'll be able to find the solution to your problem there and then. So I hope this video has been of help to all those that are going through a bit of software issues. And thanks for listening, guys. Take care.